here. I'm founder and CEO of 2X, and today we're talking about firing someone. This is one of the most painful parts of being an entrepreneur, and it absolutely sucks. So here are the 4 best ways that you can possibly fire someone. Number 1 is before you even hire them, in your hiring process, we have a very detailed, very thorough hiring process that includes test tasks and multiple hoops that they need to jump through to make sure that we get the right person. So you're probably watching this video with somebody in mind that you already need to fire, so this isn't as helpful, but trust me, in the future, as you hire other people, you wanna make sure that you have an effective hiring process, and part of that is making sure that you've got the proper tests and tasks that you can see how they really work, because people can tell you whatever you want to hear. They can tell you amazing things and all the things that they can do, but if they can actually show you and do it, that's going to set you up with a much better idea of what they can actually do. So make sure that you do that in your hiring process. Number 2 is related to that, which after we hire somebody, they aren't official until they pass a trial period. So I highly recommend that you have some type of trial period in place so that you can have an easy out. Now, what you want to do is make it very, very clear what's expected of them in this trial period. For some roles, it could be a 14-day trial. So at the end of 14 days, you're going to go through, because the fact of the matter is, you know very, very quickly for most roles if they're going to be super effective or not. You can know very, very quickly within a matter of hours or potentially a couple of days at most if they're going to be able to fulfill in the same way that they talked about in the interview process, right? So with that in mind, what we want to do is follow the famous mantra, hire slow and fire fast. We want to fire fast, and we want to have that out at the end of the trial period. Number 3 then is the best way to fire somebody is to have them fire you. Have them actually see that it's not a good fit, and see that they're not a good fit for the team, for the culture, for the role, for the performance that is expected of them. If they can come to you and say, hey, this just isn't a good fit, I have a different vision and direction, I want to go somewhere else, and you know that they're not a good fit, that makes it way easier on you, because it's so stressful to have that conversation. So the way that you do that is by having a clear role responsibilities, using our job scorecard, which you can check out the link to make sure that you get that. Second is to have numbers and accountability so that they can see exactly how they're performing. And then number 4, the best way then is to continue to take out the emotions of this, because it sucks. It sucks. You're impacting people's lives by firing them. So one way to do this is to make it very objective and have a performance improvement plan system, so a PIP, so that they can see, hey, if they're not performing, then they've got the clear visibility and the clear numbers of what's expected of them to get back up to speed, what numbers they need to hit. And if they don't do that a couple months in a row, well, then they're not going to be a good fit. So if you have a system in place, this takes off the pressure of you being a bad person for firing them, and shows them factually with as objective a way as possible what they need to do to perform. And this way, you're aligned and seeing, hey, this is where it's going. And usually, if somebody gets on a performance improvement plan, usually they're not gonna be a great fit. But make sure that you have that as one of your systems in place so that you can, again, take out the stress and emotions of it, make sure that things are objective, and ultimately make sure that you get right people in the right seat performing in the right way. So these are the 4 best ways to fire somebody. If you need support on this, check out some of our hiring resources to help you get clear, get focused, get your team set up to succeed, because it's one of the best forms of leverage that you can have in your business. And we're here at 2X to help make sure that your team is a major strength as you scale your business to 7 figures and beyond. So check out the resources that we have below, and I look forward to seeing you there.